All right, good evening. Welcome to another edition of Talking Tech. It is 15 minutes of midnight as I'm actually getting around to recording this. So by the time you watch it, it will be Thursday, at least in my time zone. But you did the internet, who cares? Anyway, today I wanted to talk about passwords. You hear a lot about them, and I found a site that kind of illustrates why you really need to pick a strong password. And some of the results you're going to see are probably going to surprise you. I know they did me. Now let's take a look. The site you're looking at is from a site called betterbuys.com, and I'll put the actual link to this page in the windows. But if you go on sites and they say you need an 8-character password, uppercase, lowercase, and one letter or number, well, let's take a look and see how far technology has come. So you see, man, I'm going to slide this back to 1982, and I'm going to put in a password here. And you see right off the bat, this was looking like it was going to take 828 years to actually crack that password. That, back in 1982, that's not bad. But the problem is processing power keeps increasing. So let's bring that up to 1992, and we're already down to 118 years, just 10 years later. You bring that up to 2002. Now if someone has your password, it's only going to take them 4 years to crack the password. I know what you're thinking, 4 years, big deal. But if you never change your password, that's going to come back to bite you. So let's bring this up to 2016 this year. And we can see here that it's looking like it's going to take all of 6 months to crack that password. Now I want you to think back to the LinkedIn password fiasco, the database hack. If you had not changed your password in the last 6 months and you had this 8-character password, they've already cracked your password, plain and simple. And now if you use that same password over and over, that's not good. Well, this site also lets you go into the future based on estimated processing time. In 4 short years, they're down to 4 months and 4 weeks. That is, takes them even less time. So let's take this now and let's look at let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's take a 12-character password. Now we're going to drop that in the screen here. And you'll notice we're back to 1982. Back in 1982, they say that was never going to get cracked. So if you picked that in 82, good job. But if you picked it in 92, well, okay, it's going to get cracked at some point. But that's 199 trillion years. So it's safe to say probably not in our lifetime. You bring that up to 2002, well, we're now down to 7 trillion years, because these are millennia, which is 1,000 years. Bring it up to 2012, and it's getting shorter. We're now down to 1 trillion years. And you go to 2020, and now we're down to 683 million years. So probably within our lifetimes. Okay, I'm kidding on that. But that just goes to show a strong password is only as strong as the current computing processing power. I want to show you this little snippet here. Back in 1982, if you were to use a simple word like showcase, even in 1982, it could be cracked in 15 seconds. But if you added a letter 1 to it, just the letter 1, it was going to take 385 years to crack that password back in 1982. But today, that same password in 2016, 2 months, 4 weeks. That's not long at all. And based on 2020 processing power, 2 months and 1 week. So the point is, you need to pick a strong password. You just absolutely have to pick a strong password. If you don't, you are risking everything. Now, when it comes to your email, I can't stress enough to have a very secure password, because if someone gets into your email account, it's over. If your email gives you the option of a second factor authentication, take it. because you are only protecting yourself. Because once they get access to your email, game over. They can go to these sites. All of the sites are doing a simple password reset via email. Well, if they're in your email, it's over. Point, set, match, checkmate, whatever analogy you want to use, it's over. So go get a strong password. Go do it now. And consider LastPass.com. I get no compensation from this one, but go to LastPass.com. If you have not heard of it, you need to open your eyes and pay attention to the internet, and you need to go get it right now. Stop the video right now, come back to the video when you're done, and go get it. Why are you still here? Go. Shoo. Okay, now that you've gone and done that, get that set up. Okay, I know you didn't do it right now, but hey, I'm having fun. Let it go. But go get it done. Get it set up and get everything done and protect yourself. Again, this is Don talking tech. Y'all have a good one. Take care. Bye.